Wonderful people. Thank you. Yes. Oh, 1 minute. Thank you. Bless you and all that good stuff. All right. Now, ready to roll. Ready to roll. Anyway, thank you for being here again today. Yes. And come to talk a little bit about another form of relationship. Why not? But then again, this is going to be something very special that you don't hear often. In fact, I know a few people that never haven't heard it at all because it's not discussed. And why is it discussed? Because they don't think about it. They don't think about it in a way as which it is because it is important. And everything is important. Especially anything that's involved with the word is important. Very important because it's a matter of life and death. Death. Deata, death. Okay, now we know that when in marriage, especially in a marriage relationship, men, women, it's common to say, okay, it's love combined with God who put together, let no man put asunder, because he connection with the heart, connection with the body, connection with the soul, and the two shall become one flesh. Just you shall one flesh. Leave your mom and your dad at the house, and you get together, and y'all get together and be together. And the two is one. So what she says and what she does has a reflection on him. What he says, what he does has a reflection on her. And then the two is not their own. They're not independent of each other. So therefore, he has no power over his own body. He has no power over her body. She has no power over her body, no power over his body. They're two flesh. It's like one person that is, right? That's why I said when you're united to the Lord, become one spirit with the Lord Jesus. It's having his mind, having his name, and having his body and his power, spirit that is. Okay, now think like Christ, be like Christ, and is Christ, walk like him. And then the same thing with when we come to be in a marriage relationship. The two are together as one. Now, what happened? Well, the position in especially in the Old Testament of the law, the man was responsible for being the head of the family, the head of the house. He's called the king, so that's why it's the king is the masculine, queen is the feminine. All right, now. So now, the king at that time was responsible, and she was who obeyed him. He had to, I said, say over her, he had rule over her at the time. Now, but when Christ came along to brought back the situation called grace into the church, into the situation, into the world, because all power and authority has been given to him by the Father. Okay, now Christ is Lord, Christ is the Redeemer. Christ brings us back to God. Hey, sound good, because his blood was shed for the remission of sin. And that's where he gave us a place where it said, if we confess our sins and we repent of our sin, he was faithful and just to forgive. And that means he brought us back into a loving relationship situation. Now, getting back to the marriage thing. We don't get too far from that, right? Get the marriage thing. So marriage, whereas the man is still more or less responsible, in position, I just said position now, as being the head, as being the provider. That's why they call it the three P's in marriage: provider, priest, and protector. All right, now, which is also being a leader, which is come under each one of those positions. All right, now, as a provider, he's also a leader because he's there in charge of trying to supplement all the situation, whatever the needs of the family is. He is the provider for their needs: food, shelter, all right, comfort, all that good stuff, right? And then as a priest, he's a leader as far as giving her advice, suggestion, uh, com- convention. All right, now, you know what I mean? Humility, wisdom, all that good stuff. And to teach her thing, show her thing that he has learned because he is a constant learner. He's a constant being taught thing. He's constantly led before the Lord. And she also should be led before the Lord. Okay, nowadays. Is it? So now both of them have connection with the same Lord, same God. That is. All right, now. But in the meantime, he's still provider. He's provider. He's going out in sweat of his brow. From day one, from back then to now, he's still supposed to be the provider, but yet and still, she is also now providing also as a helper, Helper, helper. All right, now. Then there's a priest, like we said before, he is more or less to guide, lead, and then she guides and leads her family. Okay, all of the children come mostly unto her because she's a nurturer. All right, now, and she's also provide for the care of the home and everything. So this is something that they work out together. It's a togetherness thing. This is why they're one flesh thing. And then the protector. Now, things start to drift in left field. Things start to drifting down curve, rabbit hole, whatever you want to call it. There, boom, boom. And now we come to that place where is she being protected the way she's supposed to be? Man is the cause is supposed to be the protector of his wife, is his house, his household. Lower says on many of the scripture says a strong man. He, you know, about taking over the house for strong man. He comes in to protect his house from the strong man, from the other outside influences. He is the protector of the village. He's protector of the kingdom. That's why he's the king. So therefore, it's in his responsibility, in his care to be there to do those things, and she more or less a supporter. All right now. That's why she's the comforter and a help me, help her. All right now. But in the meantime, come to today's situation, protector. There are many things that come about, whereas man has lost his ability, he has lost his care, he has lost his whole sense of being. He's just completely gone AWOL and protected his wife, protected his situation, protected his home. Oh, he'll go buy a gun to protect his house from thieves and stuff like that. So he say, and then round around, mess around, misuse the whole situation. People get hurt, people get killed. All right, now, but in the meantime, she's there. She's a target. She's there as the flower, as the bees come around for the nectar for the flower. And she can't help herself. She is the flower. Now, what happened? Is he the beekeeper to protect the flowers? He's the gardener, protect the flower. He's there to keep other insects away from the flower. He's there to take any outside influences away from the flower. So he's there to protect her from outside situation, outside invasion, and then things to say, this is my wife. I care for her. He's a little bit jealous. All right, now he's supposed to be, but he's not covetous. See, too many times the marriage situation goes into a left field, deep left field, holds her into a standard, holds her into a position where she has no business being to. He's a worshiper. He worships her. He doesn't believe that nothing can happen to her. He doesn't believe that she would do anything because he doesn't know her and he doesn't know himself even. Because if he knew himself, if he knew her, he would be there to observe and to know when there's a change, when there's a situation. He will know when the wolf's up there in the mountain looking down at the sheep herd. He would know to watch out for that wolf, that the wolf don't get no farther than he should get. Stay in the woods. Stay in the woods. Go get your rabbit something, but don't leave my sheep alone. All right? But it's happened. Men gets involved with the situation, come down, and then try to influence and then captivate the woman. Well, she should defend herself. She should tell her this. And she should be able to know that she shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't be doing that. Okay, what you gonna do? Have you taught her as a priest? Have you showed her as a priest? Have you talked with her in such a way where she understand to know that she have boundaries? You set the boundaries. You have standards. Does she know these things? There's limitations. Does she know these things? Have you taught her these things? Do you know these things? To have to help her, to show her what's going on in her life that she can avoid those things. And that's why we have the how you said the red flags. They call behaviors, toxic behaviors that come about that too many times we don't pay attention to them, we neglect them, we uh, deny them, we overlook them, and we say that it doesn't bother, it's okay, we can handle it, I can handle it. No, it should be addressed up front and to the max. But here's what happened. Okay, we'll take a case in point. Okay, you have your wife with you, and we'll just go as far as say girlfriend. All right, she may be engaged, maybe not engaged, but hey, y'all close, you've been talking and everything. You're most or less responsible for her welfare, her safety out in public. Here comes the dude, Slick Rick. Oh wow, you are so beautiful. How you doing? Can I have your number? I just want to call. I just want to talk to you. Okay, even that. But now you're standing there with her, and you let Slick Rick get up there and talk to her, and she's saying like, "Where's my man? What's my man gonna do?" And then you tell her that, well, you're supposed to diffuse the situation with Slick Rick. You're supposed to tell Slick Rick you got a man, you got this, you that, and this is what so many women mess up. I got a husband, I got a man, I got a boyfriend, and Slick Rick say, yeah, and what else? You know what I mean? But if the man is there with her, that man standing there, just like Adam did, where Eve was entertaining the serpent, and Adam didn't say nothing but listen to the voice of his wife. Oh, that's what God said. That's why God punished him. Hey, and that's why God's gonna punish every man that stand back and let Slick Rick take over his position of marriage to a husband. Slick Rick has no business getting your wife's ears at any time. If Slick Rick said, "Ooh, this is a beautiful lady out there, right?" And he said, "I'm sorry, miss, but please forgive me, but you're a beautiful lady." Okay, thank you. And then, oh, is this your brother, your boyfriend here? Yes, that's my husband. Oh, sir, I congratulate you for having such a wonderful looking lady, and y'all have a good day. Bless you. You know, thank you. Bye. All right, but stand up and talk about, oh, can I get your number? And this man is standing there. This man is supposed to protect his wife, not for her to get involved with Slick Rick. He tells Slick Rick to go ahead on, don't be bothering me, cussing him out, talking about you this and you that, da 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 da. No, because Slick Rick is now knowing where he stands. Slick Rick now has the confidence to know that he can come back and circle back around like a buzzard. Hey, and wait for the death. Wait for her. Slick Rick will follow her. Slick Rick will be a shadow of her. So Slick Rick, the only thing Slick Rick wants is that situation to be changed. Because Slick Rick gonna run into her again somewhere at the mall. Because Slick Rick been checking on her, knowing where she have coffee, knowing where she work, and everything else. Because now Slick Rick is watching. But when the man steps up, say, "Oh, what's up, brother? How you doing?" See, man, I just want to ask if she has a number. The man said, "Look here, brother. uh, this is my wife. It's my girlfriend right now, and I don't think it's appropriate for you to be asking her for a number because we just don't play that shit. Because when you involve her, you involve me because we are together, and when we're together, then I don't think it'd be safe for you to keep insisting on because we don't do that. We don't do that. It's about we now. When you attack her, when you approach her, you're approaching me. And I don't think I want to be bothered with you. You know what I mean? Now you want to have a number, you can if you want to have a number, if she go with you, you're gonna have to go and take her wherever you gotta go to because now she has the freedom, she can go where she want to go. But right now, if she said no, I am going to protect her, and you have to be able. Are you prepared? Are you prepared to see Jesus? Are you prepared for the consequences of what's going to happen if you insist on messing with her? or trying to pursue her at any time, at any place, if I ever hear about it, because now I just tapped your picture. Now your picture's all over the internet and everything. And right now, whatever happens is on you. Now, you can be a man, you can be a boy, you can be a playboy, or you can be a whoever you want to be. Right now, this is my wife, this is my woman, and we are together as one. Now, either you apologize, you don't have to even apologize, that's on you, because your life is involved with this thing. Because when you come with that situation, you put your life on the line, just like I put my life on the line, because I will defend her at any cost. I would defend her at any cost, but I would not fight over her if she decides she wants to go with you. Now, if you want to entertain her and she entertain you back, then you can keep her. You can have her. I want her. I love her. I care for her. But this is how it stands. She has a free will, just like I have a free will. And my free will is saying that before God, I will protect her, but I will not die for you, for her, and anybody else, if that's what she wants to do, is to be with you. Now, make up your mind right here, right now, because I can see that you have no respect, that you have no consideration, you have no conscience about what you're doing and what you're saying. Think about it. Think about it, my brother. And this same thing that can happen at the job. You let her know that if they come up to you, because some guy is going to come to you, just like what the brother was saying. Well, she's going to get sounded on anyway. But then again, once you let her know that she have a covering, she have someone that can protect her at any cost. Well, she don't know what's going to happen down the road. She won't know what happen around the corner. She don't know what's going to happen if she give her number, or either you continue to talk to her or pursue her, follow her, chase her, and then something come up wrong. No, brother, come on, man. But I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. No, I don't even trust. I don't trust you and nobody else. Now, you should be gone by now, but you're still standing here. And while you're still standing here, I think you're putting yourself in jeopardy. Now, are you what's gonna be? Left or right? In or out? What's up? And you look at this man in the eye. You look at him in the eye, and then you don't smile. You let him know that you're serious about what you're doing, what you're saying. He'll now make up his mind that if he see her, he will either protect her, don't mess with her, because she belongs to so and so and so and so and so so. And then, can I help you? Can I call you a cab? Can I call you a ride? Oh, well, thank you. That's how it's going to be. Put yourself in that position of being a power person, an authoritative person. Put yourself in that position of saying that Jesus has given me power and authority over all works of the evil one. And the evil one is coming now with a spirit, with the spirit, because that's what it is. Lust is a spirit, that garbage is a spirit, that pleasure is a spirit. Coming to try to invade your situation is a spirit. So ain't no innocent about, oh, well, he was just innocent because giving her a compliment. The trick of the enemy is not giving nobody compliments. The trick of the enemy is to seduce. And one of the things about seduction, there's a thing that we come across, I think it was in 2 Timothy chapter 3. In the end time, in days, there would be lovers of self, lovers of money, and all that other good stuff, right? Treacherous, rebellious, and all that stuff. Has it disobedient to parents? And since you may not have a parent, it'll be a division. If you claiming God, the holy God, the Almighty, as a parent, their father, and you doing things, you're disobedient to it, and disobedient is rebellion. You have rebelled against God because you have already said, God is my father, God is my daddy, daddy, this and daddy, that. But yet still you're doing something crazy. You're being rebellious, and that's a form of witchcraft, that is, right? So now, here goes the thing that, well, we love pleasure more than we love God. That's what's happening in today's time. We're not giving the protection. We're not giving a covering. We're not giving her the idea that said that I am with you. I protect you. I cover you. I'm concerned about your welfare because, like I just said, you don't know what Slick Rick is getting ready to do. You know that you have an idea of what he wants. He wants just more than your number because he want to come to you, talk to you, rap to you, and then get into you. So therefore, you are covering your wife with that thought, with that idea, with that power that says, I am here for you and with you. And now you have to back up what you say to her, with her, because now you are her comforter, you are her provider, you are her supporter. Just like she comforts you in certain times, different times of need, you have to do her the same way. Let her know that you are here, that you're there for her, that you appreciate her, that you love her so much, and that you would take care of her in fact. So that when she's alone, she can be able to tell somebody, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. And he keep insisting. Second time, say, look, she pull out her phone, snap a picture of him, send it to somebody, send it to your sister, her cousin, somebody. This man is harassing me. I don't want to be bothered with him. I told him I didn't want to give him. I'm not giving him his number, my number. He's disrespected with me. Therefore, I'm at so and so and so and so situation. I'm at this place, on Dublin Street, number, I don't know, whatever the number is. I am here. If anything happened to me tonight, this day, at any time, do this is who is get involved with. Here's picture, right there. I don't want to be bothered with. And if he follows me or chase me or do anything, then you'll know. Put the FBI on the track, put my daddy on the track, put my uncle on the track, and let him know that we don't play that. We don't play that. And he'll probably cuss her, he'll probably say something nasty to her and everything. But then again, as far as listening for somebody else to come in to intervene with you, men are not the men today as they used to be. Because see, what happened is that when men used to protect a woman, and she would put herself in that position of not being responsible for the protection that they've given her, she goes back to that same old place, go back to the same situation, let the dude know, okay, well, I give you another chance because I love you, he loves you, because she listened to everything he tell her. It is time, once you come to that place, to understand, to know that if somebody is trying to mess over you, mess with you, and you are now in that position that you don't want to be bothered, that he hurt, you got to go to the hospital, you got to go to the doctor or something like that, or either put a restraining order on him, then the family comes in, and then you keep going back to him because he is obsessed. And that's one of the things that's also in this scripture in 2 Timothy 3. One of the things it says that she is now is Heidi, right? Heidi. It is, he is now trying to promote her into a situation whereas convince her to seduce her. And this is what happens so many times. These guys with these slick tongues, slick voices, conversation that is. I say you can beg the gold tooth out of a dead man's mouth. Either he used fragrances, seduction, that is, influences, that is, right? Now, not only that, he can put up a situation where it makes her dizzy. Music would make you dizzy. Music would make you dizzy. Conversation make you dizzy. And then pour her a glass of wine, or either fragrances. Today, if you notice that so many women desires a man with all these different fragrances, different perfumes and things. Men should have never before, in the last maybe 50 years, 30 years even, have all these different fragrances wearing. Oh, he smells so good. Don't you know that is a trick of the enemy that has put this stuff together? Because it's been there. If it was there during the time of Timothy, during the time of Paul, don't you know it's still now increasing? Increasing? How men wore fragrances, they used to crush flowers and stuff. And the women would get so into the situation that they do things that they don't understand or realize that they did it until it's done. And then they come up with a situation where now you can't tell your husband, you can't tell your boyfriend, you can't tell your daddy, you can't tell nobody, can't even tell Jesus what you did. But now, here's what's happening. Now you have to go back to the dude. And next thing you know, you become addicted because he's training you, he's teaching you, he's now pruning you and guiding you. He's now sending you into that place that you've never been before. And this is what happened. Grooming is no joke, and grooming is nothing new. You can groom somebody's wife. Well, this old man is up there grooming this little girl. This man, even this boy, can groom a woman easily. Right conversation, the right situation, yes. She can have a little bit of problem, a little issue or something like that. And next thing you know, she kicking it. She's spending the night. Next thing you know, she has left her husband, the dog, the goldfish, and the baby in the crib. Gone with this dude. And she don't realize that what she had done. And tell me that the devil ain't smart. He's anointed. He's anointed cherub. I don't know why people keep thinking about, oh, well, the devil can't do that to you unless he ask God. And God ain't about to sit up and say, oh, yeah, devil, you can go ahead on, you can jump on this brother over here. You can go ahead on and do what you got to do with this brother over there or this sister over there. Oh, you can go ahead on and do what you got to do with this family. Then you can take them out, you can kill them, whatever you want to do. What? How dare you talk about a holy God as that? God said he does not take pleasure in those things. He does not take pleasure into those sacrifices and stuff. And that's what it is, a spiritual sacrifice. But you're doing it anyway. So therefore, we really want to come that you know that you got to protect your wife, protect her, and then be there for her. And if she does something crazy, and you, after you have that conversation, and you keep having the conversation, and you noticing things that ain't right, you bring it to her attention, not to be an accuser, but let her understand, let her know that you feel something that ain't right, and that something, if she can't talk about it, then hey, you got to make a move on it. You got to make a move on it. Losing the house, losing the dog, and losing the picture on the wall, the wedding picture, so be it. Materialistic stuff. If she have to take everything, you should never let somebody talk about, she left me with bare nothing. I got no dime, nobody. Always have you something. If you married to her for over a year and you ain't got a couple grand in the bank and another account, then you ain't worth to be married. I'm sorry, brother. I don't care what you say. Well, we trust each other. Sure, you have a separate account called a housing account. Whatever's in that housing account, the rent, utilities, light bill, emergencies coming about, and nobody touches that stuff unless it's for that expense that is coming about. Period. Boom. Now you can have another account. Maybe you can put in a little, having a trip for them next year, whatever it is what you're working on. Hey, if something come up and she want to grab it, bye. But in the meantime, keep loving her, keep helping her, keep covering her. The woman wants to be covered. When God brought the woman to the man got excited. God did not sit that woman down and talk her and teach her how to be a wife, how to be a woman. He taught her to be there to obey what the man wanted to do and be his helper. And she, in turn, just started moving into the position. The man would start to teaching her and showing her things. This is how I've been working with the animals. This is how this and that and the other. And then she taking hold. She taking hold of the situation and helping. And then that taste, that moment, that time, she have nerve endings to all her body, from her head to her toe. She have erotic nerve endings in her body, include 7,000 just in her feet alone. And in her back, oh my God, we can't even count the ones in the back. You can touch her back in just about 1,000 different places. Anyway, that's beside the point. Yeah. But now, It's up to him to know her, to explore her, to talk to her. And then there's some things that each and every woman is different, just like a fingerprint. Sometimes know how to react, know how to do things to say, I am here to please you. I'm here to love you. I'm here to have compassion for you and with you. Know these things, and then you can be able to do these things. And this is where we go today, and tomorrow, and forevermore. Always teaching, teaching, being taught, men. Don't be so arrogant that a woman can't tell you something. Either you feel ashamed to ask her something, or if she tell you that there's a weak moment or something, that something happened. Don't jump into her with the CIA valuation. Come on, it happened. It happened. You should have been more careful, but then if you wasn't, it happened. Forgive her, and then see what she's gonna do. Let her and Jesus work it out, because God was no joke. God would do things. Uh, well, there's no recompenses, there, no this, that. Why not? Why not? Oh, I can't look at her like I used to be. So what? Why should you? Every day is a different day. You look at her different every day anyway. Come on, because yesterday was a different day. You probably mad with her one day about something that she did or she didn't do. Maybe you did it. That doesn't mean that every day that you're gonna go in and be tight jaws and mad with her. Come on, let go the evil, let go the wrong, let go the bad. But now, if she decides she want to stay with this kind of situation, you should know up front, know right away that where her mind is, where her heart is, and then, when it comes to that time where you gotta go, hey, unlock that door, unlock that door, because she's a free spirit and a free person. Thank you, bless you, and may heaven look upon you and God guide you each day and every day. Protect your wife. Cover her. Cover her. Let it be known that you know. Let it be known that you see. Let it be known that you're there for her. Let it be known that, hey, I understand that things can happen, but I hope it doesn't happen. But if it does happen, I will know. And if I know, then, hey, we got to do what we got to do. All right? Nothing crazy, nothing evil. She got caught in the bed with me. No, no, no. She got caught in the bed with some other dude. I caught him. Well, hey, girl, I appreciate all the things that you've done. We had some good times and everything. But now I know where you stand in my life. I know where I stand in your life. And I know where this relationship stands. Therefore, if you feel that way, you are free a person. And hey, sir, whoever you are, evidently you don't have respect for a person, because no man in his right mind will come to another man's home, get in the bed, mess with his wife, and have consideration for her. That means you don't care nothing about her. The only thing you wanted was what you got, what you get. So therefore, since y'all having such a good time, but y'all have get up and get dressed. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna stand right here. Y'all finish getting dressed, and then both of you can go to the hotel or wherever you gotta go. You're leaving this house right here right today. Well, she said I leave because this is my house too. Well, I gotta call the cops. Some, you know what I mean? You leaving here today, because I ain't going nowhere either. And then now is the time you can put the silent treat on. Now is the time. Look here, you gonna have to sleep in the guest room or on the sofa, because this bedroom is mine. I'm changing these sheets, changing everything, and you can do what you got to do, what you want to do, and therefore the lawyer has already been contacted, because I keep a lawyer on my Rolodex. And yes, I love you. Yes, I care for you. But that little stuff about what, girl? I only trust God, and I know He's able to handle everything that He said He's handling. Right? So now you done proved to me who you are and what you're about. So therefore, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thank you for all the time that you've given me, and I do appreciate it. Take care now. Y'all hurry and get ready so you can get up out of my house, out of the house, this house. Okay, that's it. That's it. So It's not necessary. You don't have to go shoot nobody, hurt nobody, but take a picture of the whole situation so that she can say, "Oh well, he just lying. He just insecure. He just this. He just that." No, no. I will post this picture. Well, I'm gonna protect my wife because I still love her. You stupid, crazy. I will post this bad boy all over the world. Now, either you comply or you can get up out of here and we can talk about it later on, whatever, whatever. But right now, I need some space. I need to clear my head. And I'm gonna stand right here and y'all hurry and get up out of this house. Hurry up. No, you ain't finishing nothing. You just blew it. You had a waste the day today because you ain't finishing nothing, not yet today. You can go down the street, jump in the car, go down to the park or wherever you got to go, but not here. Bye. Hey, thanks again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The day was a little bit more than okay, okay. Thanks again. Woo, yeah.